add it to Patreon.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's up?
We get live now, yeah. We live, baby. We live. Okay, that's live. You mind even your laptop's getting cut off a little bit?
Hmm?
Your laptop's getting cut off just a little bit. That's good. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. Go ahead and start rolling here. And rolling on sound. Squadcast 928. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Alright, we got people in here already. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, they want us to do a phone call for the news, right? Um, if you saw the options, but like one of the options was either like 8:45 in the morning or like 2 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know. I figured you would be feeling that too, but I didn't want to.
Which day?
Tomorrow, Tuesday.
Tuesday? That should be fine, actually.
8:45 or 2?
Either.
Okay. Hey, what up, everybody? See y'all pulling up.
Yo. One of scaries.
Yeah.
So look with them genres.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Pat got a mustache? Pat got a mustache? It's just thin.
It don't look like it on camera.
Yeah.
I realized that on Twitch. I shaved it down and they got it on camera and I was like, where'd it go?
Damn, cousin. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Fuck happened to you?
Oh, this is the aligners. Alright, you wanna jump into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Maximize time. Alright, Scary Squad, so we're gonna do about half of it. Then we're gonna do Squad Cast. We're gonna come back for the other half.
Yeah, All right, now let's get it going. That's the one that we're feeding to. The yellow one is the
Live.
no, the black one's live. The yellow one is what we're gonna do right now. So. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Tahir Moore,
And I'm Patrick Cloud.
and this is another episode of Damn Internet. You scary.
You scary. What it do? How's your weekend, man?
Weekend was good. Actually, you know what? I just said that just out of like how we normally just answer questions like that. My weekend was actually pretty messed up from a health standpoint. Like I've had just the worst stomach ache ever,
Yikes.
and I don't know what it was. I had some barbecue for this one place. I don't know if it was that, but that was the only thing that I did out of my normal was that barbecue. And yeah, man, like to this
Barbecue
right
was
now,
out of your normal?
I mean, like out of my normal diet, I don't eat barbecue like every week.
Yeah.
I mean, I had breakfast from Starbucks, the little 8 bites, which is so fire. And I had that the day before that, so it's like, I don't think it was that. I don't know what else it could have been, so.
You think it was like food poisoning or COVID?
No, it definitely was food poisoning. I didn't have any other symptoms. Like, it wasn't like, I didn't have a fever, it wasn't short of breath or anything like that. It was literally just bad stomach. And I knew it was like, my stomach, because the gas was so bad, it was like my back was hurting. But like across my lower back, like it was just tight. But nothing helped. Nothing helped at all. It was just very painful.
I hate stomach aches. That's miserable.
Man, stomach aches will take the strongest guy out. Like it had me saying, my tummy hurts. You know how much pain you have to be when you say my tummy hurts. Man, I was out of it.
You start saying all types.
But
But it's all
worst,
it's all cleared up.
Yeah, man. I'm probably like 60-75% out of the woods right now. But yeah.
Must be something going around. My dog had been throwing up a lot.
Yeah.
He's been having some stomach issues too. I know that's different, but
A little bit.
So two stomach issues. Jamirical said it might be period cramps. Did you ever think of that?
No, I did not. Jamaica, I did not think of that. Thank you for that. I will definitely look into that and follow up.
Chocolate, maybe a heated blanket.
Yeah, I'll follow up with my primary care doctor because it has been a while. So.
All right, what genre do you guys got for us? Since you guys got the jokes in the chat.
Jamerical, what genre?
Jamirical.
Everybody's saying Port Hazel, but I didn't get one Port to hear yet. Ain't that a big?
Yeah.
Niggas they give a shit about your boy.
Hey.
Y'all ain't shit for that. I just want to let y'all know y'all ain't shit for that.
Shout out to Hazel. Shout out to everyone whose first live it is. We got suggestions of groove. We got suggestions of reggae.
Let's see.
We got
Neo soul,
R&B.
reggae again.
Let's do reggae.
Reggae?
Yeah.
All right, I just did a reggae video on Instagram. I'm with it.
There you go. You're
That
all
was
dance
dance
out.
off. It was dance off. All right.
They don't really know the difference.
I feel like reggae is more like melodic, like Bob Marley type.
And dance hall is what, like Elephant Man?
Yeah, being like
Okay.
boom, 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 boom. Like that's
Just
all.
stare us. A fart. Fart snare.
You doing music? You doing the words for this?
What did I do last time?
You did music last time, I think.
Okay, I'll do the words.
Okay. There we go.
Alright.
Boom, 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 boom.
Shaman, it's your boys on the scary side of the internet, man. And we here with the ganja and the bananas and the coconuts. Let's go. Hey, the other day I was in the grocery way. I was looking at the dairy, reminded myself internet is scary. Oh, I need some cheese. I need a weed. I smoke in the weed. Your girl, is she patting the weed? Hey, it's scary. I don't know about Wary. I don't know about Sherry. I don't know about Sherry.
We can start walking in the one.
And the beat come back. Hey, all these girls, all in my hair. And it is scared. My hair. I like how the beat does all the crazy stuff, but it's like the artist doesn't hear it, and then just keep going. It's like, he's just doing this.
It's always usually posts when they do it. The DJ be like, oh my God, shut up. They be so hype in the club, bro. The DJs be so hype.
But the artist is never like, hey man, when do I go in?
Hey,
like,
man. When do I go in?
That's just what he does. He had a full stroke on the mic.
Oh, snap, bro. That's so ridiculous.
That was
time,
fun.
Good
That
time.
was fun. All right, let's. I like the beat. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I have a question that went viral. Kiki Palmer posted this question.
I like her.
I like Kiki too.
She's a lot of fun.
She's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
2 choices.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about doing this for verses. That's what I forgot to put in there. I meant to do that for the verses. Yeah, but go ahead.
That would be good. We can
run it back. Yeah,
for the verses.
absolutely run it back.
Would you rather get $1 billion and live, or heal every issue in the world from cancer to racism to sexism by giving up your life? Which one would you choose? $1 billion and you here with all these problems, or you can heal everything. You just have to die.
That's such a
That's tough.
hard question right out the gate because it takes a very selfless person
Right.
to even like consider the latter.
Right.
Cause it's like, man, like I just got out of college, bro. I ain't trying to die right. How much time do I have to decide? Can I get back to y'all like in like 10, 15, 20 years, or I gotta make a decision right now?
God, it sucks because like one of those by itself would be crazy. Like if you could just heal cancer, and just that would be enough.
Yeah.
But then it's like, there's a lot of racism and sexism. You
Mhm.
got everybody.
Colorism.
It's almost everybody.
Yeah.
That's rough. But you out of here. You don't even get to see it.
You don't get to see it.
You
You
don't
don't
get to
even
see
get
it
to
or even
participate in the world you help make a better place by forfeiting your life.
Right. Also, do they know? Are there would there be some pat statues?
Yeah, some statues to your. I mean, you fuck the statues. I need a holiday, bro.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need
Yeah, I need. If I ended all of that, I need about a week minimum. You
Oh,
understand me?
You need you low key need a Jesus level story. No
Yeah.
blasphemy, but that's if you solve 3 of those things, I would think you
Bro,
would be
I
sort of up
need
there.
either a week long event of ceremonies,
Mhm.
or I need a holiday every month. Like every month, you're like, oh, it's Tahir Day, and you get to go out and do something nice for people, but you don't have to go to work. Like once a month, you know, just go out and do something philanthropic.
Just choose a different word, man. That was one of those things that you Google, and Google was like, did you mean Phil Spector? Did you mean philosophy?
It's philanthropy is what I was trying to.
Philanthropy.
That's the word, but the derivative of it is
Philanthropy?
philanthropic.
I don't even know if that's right.
I feel
I
like
just kind of pieced that together.
yeah, I feel like there's that.
Philanthropic. Hippie goals that didn't help.
Philanthropic. Yeah, philanthropic. Yes, that's it.
I don't know.
Yes, but yeah, you gotta do that every month. Philanthropic. That's what it is. I know I've said it.
I forgot
before,
what you were saying. That's how crazy that word was.
Anyway. I need that at least the 1 week full of events in my honor, or and you know what, it's not even for self-serving purposes. It's not like, oh, let's not ever forget to hear. It's more like, let's not ever forget that one person died so we can live a better life.
Right.
And let's remember that every year to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do so that this person doesn't die in vain. It wouldn't even need to be necessarily dedicated to me, but my family better be rich for fucking ever. Rich forever and never have to pay taxes.
That's not part of it though.
Oh, well, guess what? I'm like,
But at least no one's gonna be racist or sexist to them.
my family ain't rich, ain't gotta pay taxes. I'm coming back, my nigga. I gotta have the doctor on standby.
Oh, that's so rough. Because getting $1 billion, you could try to help as many things as you can, but you ain't gonna solve cancer or racism with $1 billion. And also, how long? How long is it forever? What about yin and yang? You know, you need evil for there to be good. Is just everybody gonna be bored, looking at each other, no issues. Everybody's just kind of like getting along. I guess that's good.
Yeah, I mean that is good. There's
Peace
nothing
is
wrong with
important.
that.
Yeah. I would pick the second one. However, I would need like you said, I need the works. I need to know that I like Bible DLC. I want you to add a book that needs to be after the last one. After the last one.
The last one is Revelations.
Revelations. Wow.
That's when the world
I'm so
ends.
sorry.
That's when you come back.
Yeah, I completely blanked on that.
I mean, it's okay. I mess up philanthropic.
Book of Revelations, Book of Cloud. I want pictures.
You want a book really added to the Bible?
I want a book added to the Bible, cause I don't think that's blasphemous. If you solve all three of those things, you did quite a bit, probably more than some people that got shot out.
I don't think they're gonna give you the Bible joint right there.
For ending cancer and racism and sexism forever.
I hear what you're saying, bro.
I feel like I would deserve a book of the Bible
Mm-hmm.
with modern language and pictures. It'd be so fun. It'd be the King Cloud version.
Okay. You
I think that's fair.
You put the link in Discord, or did you put it in Patreon? Because people are saying that they don't see the link.
Oh, I put it in Patreon.
Yeah, they're saying that they don't see it in Patreon. I don't know. You guys.
How'd they get here? There's people in here.
I don't know. I have no.
What always happens is the one person who can't get in is like, we can't get in. I'll put it again.
All right.
I just put the link in the comments for you guys. But my bad. You could not get in.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Oof.
I think you gotta.
I would do it, but you got to give me a year first. Let me settle all my affairs. Let me spend some time with the family. Let me drive a Ferrari, crash
What
it.
about all the people who die of cancer and racism and sexism within that year?
I hear what you're saying, but my family, they just got to give me up right there in that moment. I don't get no goodbye time with them.
You might be able to. You should be able to.
Yeah, let me settle some affairs first, baby.
Mhm.
I got you. I
don't
want to
know.
die doing something I love, though. I want to die like driving a Lamborghini off a cliff.
Do you love driving Lamborghinis off?
I
the
just
cliff?
I like sports cars, so I would like to do that. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know. I don't want to know how it's gonna happen. I want to know if it's gonna be the Lamborghini that explodes. I want to know if if I drive it off a cliff, I'm able to open up the door, pull the string on the parachute, but the parachute does off. I need like 3 different options with it.
That only looks good from exterior, from the outside.
Yeah, but
On the inside, you literally are crashing into your
Hey,
windshield
bro.
to death.
Listen, man. Here's the thing. They were like, yo, he went out like a badass, and then he saved the fucking world.
But if your car blows up, it's not like just pieces of Tahir fly everywhere. You would burn to death. That's a horrible way to go. That's not cool unless you're in an action movie watching it. And it
Okay, well, how about this? How about I drink some poison and it activates like an hour after, right? So I get to do a couple things right beforehand, drive the Lamborghini, go skydiving, and whether it happens while I'm skydiving or something like that, like that's how it is. But I want to be doing something kick-ass when it happens. I don't want to just be like just resting peacefully, like and go out like that. Nah, man, I want to
You
go
want
out.
to go out peacefully?
I don't want to. Nah, man. If you know it's gonna happen, bro, I'm facing death head on. I'm giving him the eyebrow and all of them. What's up, motherfucker? I'm going out like a gangster.
I want on a firing squad.
A firing squad?
Yeah, I think that'd be tight.
You take a firing squad over like jumping out of a plane and the parachute don't open or something like that?
Yeah, because that's scary. But like, firing squad, first of all, viral.
You don't think that the jumping out of the plane without the parachute is gonna go viral? I'm gonna have the
That's scary.
GoPro on too?
That's scary.
Woo!
That's a scary last minute, but like, they always put like a little cigarette. I'd ask for a joint. You got the hands behind your back, and then if you put that hoe in slow motion, that'd be hard.
Hippie Go said they should throw you in the ocean for your last moments. Woo! Pat
I thought
would
this was
die.
my choice.
Pat would die on the way to the drop-off point in the ocean. He would have a panic attack. Anxiety would kick in.
I'm so scared of the ocean. I don't know why I did this, but when I was younger, I went parasailing, and that's when they hook you up to the back of the boat, and you have like a parachute,
Mm-hmm.
and the boat. They did this thing where they would slow down so that you kind of like dipped into the ocean.
Yeah.
And it was fun for everybody but me. I was cussing because in my mind, there's a shark in every square foot of the ocean. So every time I was about to dip, I was just picturing.
That's a very crowded ocean.
And that was just dipping into it. So if you guys just threw me in the ocean, I think I would die.
It is a very, very crowded ocean. If that was the case, the sharks were like every 6 feet in the ocean.
It's in my mind. Like, have you ever just seen a camera dip under the ocean and then it's just all dark all
You just hear that?
and the sharks aren't even the worst things in there. That's the worst. Okay, I can talk about this.
I would want to fight a shark or like
To death?
yeah, like just square up with a shark. I don't know. I would want to do something exciting.
Now we're just more into the dying part than the healing part. Which
Well,
is,
again,
now we just want to die.
I'm not going to be there to experience any of it. So I want to go out like a gang. Like, put me in a cage, like where the sharks are, and as they come up, I might like stick an arm out and sock a shark. Like, how dope would that be? You like before he died, he socked out 3 great whites.
And the sharks are like, he requested this before he died? He just came all the way out here to sock us? That's so weird.
Sock their ass out, bro. Stick my arm through that cage. It'd be slow. They'd be like, "Fuck." They come back in. I try to do it again. Another one bite my arm off. Like, fuck. I'm dead anyway. Nigga. Goof ass.
So you are saving the world.
Yes.
Okay, that's a notable answer. I think I'm saving the world too. Because even if I was a billionaire, like, oof, every time I saw somebody die of racism or cancer or, I'm sure people die of sexism.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would, God, that
You would
feel
feel
terrible.
horrible.
That would be
Knowing
terrible.
that you could have prevented it.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to move to a remote island with no TV or radio. That would be the only way that you would be able to sleep. Well, I think a normal person would be able to sleep. But you still would like know it in your heart of hearts that you could have prevented.
Some sacrifice.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't do it.
So many deaths every year.
Jesus. That's like if Jesus didn't show up to the Last Supper because he knew and he got
Yeah.
cold. Imagine he got cold feet. He's just like,
Nah, I have a tummy ache. I'm gonna just let me sit this one out, man.
is that today?
Judas would be like, yo, what Jesus? Anybody seen Jesus? Judas, calm down. He's not here. Fuck.
He was on the phone with his dad earlier. He got some news and he did.
Supposed to get some silver today.
Oh. Was that Judas?
Yeah, sold Jesus off for the silver. Mm-hmm.
And there was the line. there it goes.
All I want to do is just make sure my teeth are good, though. That's my last thing. I want to make sure that I look good.
You want to go out with a good smile.
Yeah, good smile while I'm in the casket, man. And
Okay.
you know, I think that should be fine. That should be fine.
Well, then I think you should sign up for Candid.
Why?
Well, I mean, if you want your teeth on point,
Mm-hmm.
then Candid got you. Yeah, I mean, you know all the things we'd love to do for ourselves, but haven't done it for whatever reason. Like, for me, I've always wanted straighter teeth. My bottom teeth are kind of shifted, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, just like you, I want a better smile.
Yeah.
So thanks to Candid, straightening your teeth is simpler, easier, and more comfortable than ever. Candid clear aligners are comfortable, removable, and practically invisible. So unlike wire braces, you can transform your smile without anybody noticing, just in the hush-hush, ninja smile correction. Plus, your treatment is prescribed and monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in tooth movement. I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's the difference between like a dentist and an orthodontist.
Tooth
That's why orthodontists should be attached to every set of like, you know, invisible braces or anything like that. All right. And Candid only works with orthodontists, never general dentists like other companies. Plus, your supervising orthodontist will be with you every step of the way. And with Candid, your treatment includes remote monitoring by the same orthodontist who created your plan, so you never have to wonder how you're doing. You'll always know. And I love that. I love knowing that, you know, I'm on the right path, and the person that set me on the path, and they're doing the check-ins, and, you know, nothing is a surprise at that point.
They know the tooth movement.
Yeah,
They know all the tooth movements.
The average Candid treatment is just 6 months, and you'll start seeing results way before then, and it costs thousands less than braces.
6 months is insane.
It's
I
no
had
time.
braces for 3 years,
Wow.
and it hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, it hurt. So
Okay.
this is the future.
It absolutely is.
It's like the Jetsons. So start straightening your teeth today. Right
Mhm.
now, all of our listeners can save $75 on Candid's starter kit. I'm gonna say that one more time. You could save $75
Mm-hmm.
on Candid's starter kit. All you gotta do is go to candidco.com. That one more time, that's candidco.com, and then /DIYS, and just use our code DIYS, and you can get 75 of them things knocked off of the starter kit and get your smile going today. So one more time, you're gonna go to candidco.com /DIYS, use the code DIYS, and get to smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Get
You're
your-
welcome.
Get your smile back.
Everybody get your smile on. Everybody get your smile on. Everybody get your smile on. I didn't realize how many cuss words was in there. I was.
Yeah, that's the Kids Bop version.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did talk about Jesus getting cold feet. That's a great moment. So real quick, there's a video that's hilarious to me. It's also my worst nightmare. There's a guy who looks like a malnutrition Craig Smith, who went viral with a video about splitting the bill. Splitting the bill on a date. So definitely wanted to talk about this because this is quite the interaction. Here it goes.
With taxes, it was $3.86. So I'm just breaking it down, split that up. $3.86, half of that is almost $2. I'm thinking like 180 or something like that. So you're over $20.
It doesn't even matter what I order, what I didn't order. What I'm saying, why would I have to pay even halfway when you're here? That's what you're here for.
Yeah, I asked you if you want to go out to eat with me. I didn't say I was gonna pay.
Oh, okay.
Is that common sense? Do you just go and sit down at restaurants and just do that they don't pay for
You're
you?
trying to be putting the friends on, right? Not even that. If I, you know what? Here, whatever. I don't care.
Why are you acting all weird like that?
I'm not acting weird. I'm just saying.
No, you got a little stank attitude.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna have an attitude.
See, I'm gonna tell you where I was a gentleman at, because all
All right, so essentially, you know, he was. I assume that they were on a date.
Yeah.
He broke down pretty much everything that she got, including tax, and then asked for the money,
Mm-hmm.
and then doubled down and said, "I asked you out to eat. I didn't say I was gonna pay."
Yeah.
And then she basically said, "That's what you're here for. You're supposed to do this. So you want to be put in the friend zone." And he was just like, it was a very uncomfortable interaction. But what are the Tahir Moore rules on splitting the bill, and who was wrong? Was he wrong in this situation?
I think it is customary when you invite someone out to eat, someone of the opposite sex, someone that you're interested in, someone that has shown equal interest in you, that you invite them out to eat, you have enough to cover both of you all. I think that's just customary. Cause I've had ladies invite me out and they take care of the bill. Like it hasn't happened often, like by any means. But I've had it happen, you know what I'm saying? So, but then I've had people be like, hey, we should catch up. And anytime they say catch up, that means that I'm by. So, because of that, like if I don't feel like that person deserves the amount of money that I'm gonna spend on the food where I want to eat, I'm like, no, I'm kind of busy this week. I can't
We
really
should
do it.
catch up implies the other person pays?
I mean, for me, it always implies that I pay.
Okay.
Anytime people hit me up, like when I go back to the crib back in St. Louis,
Yeah.
people like, yo, you in town? Yo, we should catch up, man. That always means that I'm paying. Always.
Really? Why?
They think I'm rich.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Anybody in LA, they think that we're rich. And it's like, bro, I'm not. I'm not rich because I live in LA. So I had to start just being, more strategic with it. Like, oh, I gotta do this run, do this, and I'm gonna be really busy today. I'm not gonna probably have time to actually eat something. I'm gonna have to do it on the run. Meanwhile, I'm in a restaurant eating. while I'm telling them that.
Right.
But yeah, man, I think that, unless that you guys are friends and it has been made very clear that there are, very bold lines of just being friends, then I think it's expected that the guy picks up the check. It's not always right. I get that. It's very much a double standard, but
Yeah.
it doesn't apply.
I think it comes down to two things. It comes down, for me, it comes down to manners and priorities. I think that if you are courting somebody, or even if you're not, even if it's just somebody that you're friends with, or it's just it's just polite to cover, or at least offer to cover them,
Mm-hmm.
And then priority wise, it's like, okay, if you are doing all this splitting because of your bank account situation,
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense. But it's also like priority wise,
Why you
I
not?
would, yeah. If that was the case, and you needed to have an uncomfortable moment like this because of your bank situation, I feel like you should be working on that instead of trying to get laid.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like on the manners side of that, even if you do have the money, it's like it's just like it's just polite.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, a popular defense for that is like, just because you're broke, you can't meet somebody or go out on dates. No, it's not. But I think that since to avoid an uncomfortable situation like this, if it really does come down to finances, then it's something that maybe you guys should talk about ahead of time,
Yeah.
so it's not weird. And when because you already bought the food,
Because it's gonna get weird.
Yeah, so it's like it's definitely weird when the food's already eaten and you're looking at the bill. So it's easy conversation, not easy conversation.
That boy's gonna breaking it down, itemized by item.
And then showed it. She said, "Look it." Like, she
and the
didn't
hash
just eat.
browns. Yeah, you have the bowl and the hash browns.
Right. Now, with all of that said,
Yeah.
I will say
Uh-huh.
that I know for a fact that some women do use dates
Oh yeah.
for free food,
Absolutely.
and
I know a couple of them.
I'd like to think that I've never been this dude. I probably have.
Mhm.
But it is a thing. So I think where she was wrong is to be like, automatically like, you didn't pay, so you want to be in the friend zone. Sort of implying that, like, you have to pay for this to be a possibility,
Mhm.
And then like, yeah. So I feel like both of them kind of handled it weird, but it just was an overall weird situation that shouldn't have happened.
I know a lot of people that be like, yo, guys want wife privileges, but they don't do husband behavior. And I don't know if they're referring to, like, somebody being faithful, or,
Yeah.
you guys taking each other out. But I also think, like, I always will say it comes back to communication, man.
Mhm.
If you go up front and be like, hey, listen, I'd love to take you out a couple times, you know what I'm saying, but my money's not where I want it to be, and I'm saving up for this, or I'm
Right.
getting back on track. That way, she knows that, you put it out there, like, hey, I'm not balling, but when I can take you out, I'll take you out. So at that point, she has the opportunity to say, okay, well, we can just be friends, or she has the opportunity to say, well, I mean, you don't always have to take me out. I can take you out sometimes too.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. That communication needs to be open like that. And you also need to find somebody that you feel like, if that's what you want out of a relationship, you need to say that. Like, because people won't know. If all she knows is guys taking her out and everything else is foreign,
Mhm.
and you get mad at her because she's never taking you out, then that's your fault, because you didn't express that to her.
Yeah.
Like, you need to know, like, I look at this like a partnership, like we're a team. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I help you out, you help me out. I do for you, you do for me. That type of thing. But that only comes from, like, good communication.
Yeah.
Because everybody's different. Everybody's dating experience and history is different. So,
Mhm.
you know.
And I think that one of the last things that men learn about women, and some men don't know at all, is it doesn't always come down to what's logical.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't always, like, logically, like, yeah. And I think that's whenever you see situations like this, that's the most stubborn part of it, is like, yeah, dude, like, logically, you're right. Like,
Yeah.
you never said that you were gonna pay, I guess. Like, technically, if you guys both ate, you guys both should split. But it's like, that's not really the point, because
Yeah.
his, like, first of all, it's just nice to do on a date.
Yeah.
But then, like, the most important thing was, like, his tone was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like he was chewing her out.
Yeah.
And like this blah 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 blah. So for me, it's just like, even if she was cool with that and let it go, it's like, wouldn't it be weird? The vibe would be super
It
weird.
would definitely be weird after that. It's like even if I'm out with the homies, like, you know what I'm saying, like, if it's one of those places where like they don't split the bill, all right, somebody pay for it, you know, we'll just cash up and back or Zelle them back. Like, you're like, no. Let's just put money, go to the ATM and get money. We'll just all pay with cash because I ain't getting stuck. Like, I don't hang with people that be like that. Like, I've seen people like that. It's like, bro, I'm not. There's no need for that, bro. You know, if you got me this time, trust and believe I got you the next time.
Yeah.
You know that. Like, it's just out the type of person that I am. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
man.
once you bring that energy, the last thing that happens that night is the bill being paid. Because
Yeah.
it's weird to just be like, all right. So what are you trying to do next? It's just like it's just weird. Like you're
go
like,
home, get far away from you, motherfucker.
you weird. Yeah. So I mean, that video was just like. Ugh.
I always wonder if things are
very
like that,
uncomfortable.
are they staged, or if she was just so appalled. She was like, I gotta record this because no one will believe me when I tell them that this motherfucker tried to make me pay for breakfast.
It's hard to believe because there's such a weird style of like video that's out now where people just do stuff and make it look real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you saw that video of the dude who was singing to that girl and then the dude came out.
Yeah,
Like, that was a skit. Yeah, that was a skit. But people just, I don't know what they're trying to get out of it. But people do things like that.
Go
just to,
viral.
like,
It's shock value
just
of
to go
going
viral.
viral. Yeah.
So I'm trying to think like how she could have been doing this. Like, I feel like if I was talking to somebody and they were just like this, you would notice. Like,
Right.
what are you doing?
He didn't care at that point. He didn't care about none of that. He was just like, I need your half of the money for the bill. That's it. And we can go our separate ways after that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm wondering, did something happen
Before
during
that.
Yeah, to make him get like that.
Almost like he was done with the date. So
Yeah.
he was just like, you know what? You pay for yours and I'll pay for mine.
Because that's not first time behavior.
Yeah.
If he did something like that, something was said beforehand, conversation was had or something like that to make him act like that. Because if that was always his mindset, why would she go on a second date with him? And I don't think it was the first. Well, maybe it was. Maybe it was the first date.
It would have to be.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just a very weird situation. So, yeah. Guy, I mean, well, men and women. I feel like if you, I was just raised
Mm-hmm.
as the man pays.
Yeah.
That's just how I was raised. So it's like, it's always weird for me. So,
I bring that up though, like sometimes Farron, like she always lets me drive. Like I always drive. It's just kind of a thing. But every now and then she's like, I drive so you can relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, when she drives, I'm like, nah, don't just drive. Treat me, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like be a gentlewoman all day. Come open my door. And I stand there and wait on the passenger side, one arm straddled until she come over there and open my door.
Right.
Open my door. Right. Let me slide in this joint. Let me put my seatbelt on before you put it in reverse. Don't just be done. Yeah, I like. Let me control the music. I take full advantage of all the passenger responsibilities. Absolutely.
and that's good because it seems like you do the other way more.
Oh yeah,
that's
absolutely.
that's like a break from it. So I like that, you know, like when a woman invites me out and like pays, and it's usually like something that they insist.
Yeah.
Just because like I don't know. It's just always been like a weird thing for me to let somebody pay even if they, you know.
Yeah, it is
it's a
weird.
gift.
It is very weird. I'm like, I feel like I have to pay for like the tip, or let me pay for parking or something like that.
Like,
It's
let me
very
help
rare that
somehow,
somebody
yeah.
has really done everything for me, and it's not only rare, but it also feels weird, like
Mhm.
to not reach my wallet because that's all I know is me paying. So
Yeah.
it's very troubling. It doesn't sit well in my spirit.
Yeah, and I just try, you know, if I don't got it at the time, I would just try to not be in that situation.
I mean, that's the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, listen, man. This is what I say. Dating is very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Communication definitely makes it better. Communication, I feel like, makes everything better. Like, anything you're going through, anything you're dealing with, relationships, friendships, work relationships, I feel like most things can be solved through good communication, but you have to be able to sit down and sometimes remove the ego from the situation.
Yep.
Try not to make it personal. If you need to get something out the way that you really feel like, try not to be accusatory and your lead, but sometimes you just have to get it out. But like communication is essential, man. Like, and I feel like enough people aren't taking advantage of that. And it's not all their fault because some people just weren't raised to communicate like that. Like, like even with like therapy, I'm always telling you, like I wasn't raised in a place where that was encouraged or it was even appreciated. It wasn't until I got, within the last couple of years that I really started embracing therapy.
Right.
And a lot of times, like you don't realize how much stuff you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis until you have somebody that you can talk to unbiasedly.
Yeah.
And especially with everything going on right now, it's just piling on. If you haven't had somebody to vent to, or you haven't had somebody to talk to about this, it's just piling on, and you don't know how close you are to the edge until it happens, unless you talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like a lot of people, I feel like, there might be something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals. If that is the case, I would encourage you guys to check out BetterHelp, okay? BetterHelp will assist you in achieving a different level of life. They will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist, and you can start communicating with someone in under 48 hours. That is amazing,
Right.
okay? It's not a crisis line, it's not a self-help line, it is a professional counseling done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas. Like out in LA, it is just flooded. Like they are overwhelmed. So BetterHelp really takes a lot of the load off of the local therapists and other professionals who already are 5 to 10 patients over their capacity.
Right.
The services are available for clients worldwide, so it doesn't matter, where you start, you might have to move somewhere, you still have access to it. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get a timely and thoughtful response. Plus, you can schedule weekly videos or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches so that they make it so much so that they make it easy to switch counselors free of charge, which is another great thing. Like sometimes you might not match with the first, second, or even the third person.
Right.
But the fact that they are recognizing that and they acknowledge it and they're not going to charge you for switching is another great thing, man. So it's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. So BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit BetterHelp.com/DIYS and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of experienced professionals. And if you go to BetterHelp.com/DIYS right now, all of our listeners, you guys will get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp.com/DIYS, BetterHelp.com/DIYS, and you will get 10% off your first month. Don't wait on this, okay? Don't be like, oh, I'm straight, I'm just gonna talk to my cousin. You don't know what your cousin's dealing with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You calling them for, some peace of mind, and they're just adding to their loan because they haven't had somebody to listen to them. Listen, strong friends need strong friends too. All right. So you don't know what they're dealing with. To take some load off of them, check out BetterHelp.com/DIYS and get 10% off your first month.
Boom.
Ladies.
What a great service. That is getting with the times.
Mm-hmm.
That is adapting. That's great.
All right, so listen, guys, we are about to log out real quick, and we'll log back in when we can do the second half of this, because we have to do Squadcast. So we will be back in about hour and 15. About 7 of y'all in here. Pull back up for some more good times, and we'll see y'all there.
Yeah.
You feel?
We will see you later.
Let's hit this real quick. Yeah, pause. Are you 43 minutes into it? Boom.